Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this semi-impromptu version of Wolf's Den Show. This, of course, is not a radio version. We are just on YouTube. This will be a quick show today. My buddy Mark over at System Failure, we were talking. We were going to do a show, and turns out he's been having some YouTube issues. So we're going to bring him on over here and hang out and have a little conversation, discuss the Mandela effect, and have some fun. So I cannot wait to get him on here and hang out with you guys. Like I said, it's not going to be a super long show, but hopefully, well, of course, it will be a very enjoyable one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, may I introduce my guest tonight? My buddy, you guys know him, you guys love him, a Mandela Effect community member, Mr. Mark from System Failure. Welcome, Mark.
Oh, hello, how are you guys? It's great to be here, Jerry. It's really, really good. You want to say hello, Jerry? Hi, Jerry. I'm Jerry. That's Jerry. And we have Alan here. I know everyone wants to say Alan as well. So say hello, Alan.
I don't know if it's from my end or your end, but one of us is freezing really badly. I don't even know if we are still live. If anybody's over there in the chat room could let us know if we're live, I'd appreciate that a lot. Hello, no one's flower. I don't know if System Failure has locked up or if I've locked up or what is going on. He looks completely locked up over there. Am I still here, guys? Mark's side froze. Perfect. Okay, so it's not me. I've been having internet issues all day, so I wasn't sure who the issue was, me or him. So good to see that it is him. And we are having a little bit of connectivity issue, it looks like here. But it looks decently stable, and he will be in here in a little bit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, I am Jerry Hicks, also known as the Dark Wolf. We do a radio show here every Wednesday and Thursday night. That's right, we got one tonight. Today is the 1-year mark of the Dark Wolf's Den radio show. And we are going to have our 1-year celebration on tonight's show. And I cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Lots and lots of fun. We post the shows on the Dark Wolf's Den radio show YouTube channel after the shows air on the Rippin' Rabbit Hole YouTube channel. If you're not a member over there, do make sure you go over there and get subscribed to them. That's where we air our shows live, and then we will upload them on our channel. I appreciate that. No one's flower. I sincerely do. This is happy anniversary on the show, Jerry. Thank you so much. I very sincerely am so excited. It blows my mind. I've made it a year already. It doesn't feel like I've been doing this for a full year already. Absolutely mind-boggling. And it's only because every last one of you guys that were able to do these shows, the radio show or anything else, is only because you guys listen. So we very much appreciate it here at the Den. Sincerely so. I don't know what's taking Mark so long to come back on. His internet may have just faltered and failed on him, and we may not have much of a show at all aside from Jerry just plugging different stuff, right? Also, make sure you check out the Creepy Little Book channel on YouTube. Another one of my favorites over there, my buddy Pete. I always like to shout him out when I get a shot. He shouts me out every chance he gets over there. So the least I could do is reciprocate the favor. Looks like we are still waiting on Mark to come back into the studio here. And we're not having much luck in that. I'm usually pretty good at covering, but this was a spontaneous thing to begin with. So I really didn't have anything even semi-planned. Oh, how do I stop it from... Okay, I think it's being weird. His connection should be fine. I don't understand. Because it's letting me up here no problem. He was in here with me. and then he froze the moment we went to go live. That is the strangest thing. What else we got here? Has anybody had any good new Mandela effects? This should be a Mandela effect stream anyway. I'm trying to think. We were talking about one the other night. Last night Eva showed on over on Once Upon a Timeline's channel. I'm just full of plugs today, and she showed something that we were discussing the other day. Carl Sagan. There's a video, and of course I can't play it because YouTube. But there's a video you can find on YouTube of Carl Sagan, and he's explaining to a bunch of kids where we are in the universe. Well, according to Mr. Sagan, it still exists. It says we're way out here on the outskirts, on the edge of the universe, and Mr. System Failure seems to have made it back in studio. Welcome, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you, brother? So let me just tell you, right? I can't turn it. This is so funny, right? The second I start talking, my internet went.
Yep.
Second I start talking. So that's I don't know. That seems weird to me anyway. So everything went down. I'm on my mobile data, just to say that I am trying to get it back on. But I can show you around, guys. I have Batman Alan on his own computer here. What are you gonna say? I'm Batman. I'm on my computer. I gotta do some stuff here on the computer. We have this thing here, and we have all these guys here. What have you got to say? Hello, I'm Darth Vader, and I'm Luke's father. That's right. We have Batman here. He's a Star Wars Batman. And we also have here, which I thought was quite nice to put in, we have the Death Star, because I know you love Star Wars. It was Star Wars Day last week. But the good thing about this Death Star is it actually does do all the lighting all up. It's pretty cool. And there's London, guys. It's really, really nice. I wanted to show you some of that. Hopefully my internet will come back on. So it seems to be just gone. Look, the lights have just gone off on it. That has never happened before.
So it was his connection, no one's flower. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's nice, because yours went
like
off.
I said, I was having issues before we went live, so I thought it was on my side.
No, well, yeah, I think there's a wave of internet's going down all the way. But I've been, as I said when I came on in the backstage, I've noticed a wave of internet going like the moon wave thing. You know, remember that moon wave you could see from here, like that, right. But it goes sporadically over a city. The internet goes down, and that's it. And then it turns back on like a blink, like a reset. And I noticed that in London it happens around 2 a.m. in the morning, because my Twitter feed just goes Chinese at 2 a.m. Just turns into Chinese writing. Don't know what
I know what you mean. Back when I actually used to use that garbage called Twitter, I did the same thing. About one certain time in the morning, all of a sudden it flips languages to all Asian.
Yeah, just to Asian or whatever it is. It's Asian language, like all these symbols. I'm thinking, we just turned on to their internet, to their servers, would you say, so they can just download all.
But as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Dorsey can take that Twitter and shove it up his twatter.
Well, that's what Alan was gonna say, so I'm so happy you said that instead of Alan. So he wouldn't have said it as politely.
I can't stand that, man. He's doing nothing but dirty dirt over there. I don't want to get political. I'm not political on this channel, and there's a reason for it, but I can't stand Dorsey, and I would suggest anybody that's on Twitter, get the hell off of there now. That is my personal suggestion when it comes to Twitter. Let that man fail like the failure that he deserves to be.
Look at this big airplane coming in. Can you see? Give me this full screen for a sec if you can.
Yes, sir.
Can you see that? I'm going to put it on the window. So there's the tail. Just above, you can see an airplane coming towards me. Can you see it? The red light. It's like 3 red lights. It almost looked like a UFO, but it's not. It's 3 lights, 2 on either. So it's a big airplane. There's an airport over there.
Right.
And then if you look over this way, there's another airplane. I don't know how light it is out. And then we have over here, we have London City over there. So it's a lovely view. You can't really see the stars, but if you zoom in on that, guys, I don't know if you're on screen.
What time is it right now, there, sir?
So I think it's just after 10, I think. No, it's quarter to 10. Quarter to 10.
Quarter
That's the
to
kind of
10 at
view I
night.
have
There we
outside,
go.
but it's gone a little bit dark, but the clouds were gorgeous earlier on. It almost looked like one big clean, clear runway of blue clouds at one stage. It's like, wow, that's almost like a Hoover sucked up one straight line of oh, there's the moon. Look at the moon.
It's the moon. Look at
You see
that
the new
gorgeous
moon?
thing over there. That is wild how much twilight you guys have at the horizon at this time.
That's just, and look at the star above it.
That is
Gorgeous, guys. Isn't that
crazy.
fucking gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous?
But it's still
Well,
light
I
in
hope I said
Dublin.
as I can,
Cheers
you
to
might be able to
Dublin
zoom in
over
on it.
there in Ireland. Cheers.
There you go. That's gorgeous, guys.
That is absolutely beautiful.
You know,
I
and that's
love
it's just
that.
popping up above the clouds. See, that to me is the reason why that cloud's there, so it stops you from seeing the moon. Because that's the new moon. But I saw the new moon, the real new moon, the other morning over there at 6 a.m. I know it should be there, but that moon was that size. I have video of it on my channel. There's loads of video of it on my
So
channel.
check this out. Check
Yeah,
this
go ahead.
out. There's a guy that I used to work with. He was very much into the same stuff that we're into. And
Right.
we used to watch and there's a joke that we actually had about the sun because we worked in a Dairy Queen. Okay. Dairy Queen, one of the walls is literally all glass. The
Give me
whole
one second, Jerry.
drive-through wall is all glass.
Okay.
So the sun in the kitchen comes shining through the ice cream area of that drive-through wall right into our eyes in the kitchen. It happens every day.
Let me jump on this side, Jerry. Well, I'm going to jump off this one and I'm going to put my headphones on. I can hear you on this side. Don't let me in till I jump out on this one or you'll have two system failures. You don't want two system failures in here with you, man. It's hard enough with one.
Right. I can only have the system fail so many times. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no. There's only one system failure and he left.
All right. So while you're getting reset,
I'm going to come onto my laptop now. So
while you're getting reset, I'm going to go ahead and talk to the chat a moment.
Yeah, please do. Go
no
fix it, guys. I'll be back in 1 second.
No one's flour. So what it was, it's residue. Evidence. What's up, Mr. Juanito? Great to see you, my friend. System will be back in just a moment. It's evidence of where we used to be. So Carl Sagan, and I'm not sure she played the whole thing because I only caught a piece of it. I was up for way too long last night. It's something that I actually found and I showed her is the reason I know what it actually is. There's a video. I think if you type in Carl Sagan Cosmos TV show or something, you can find one where he's showing where we are in the universe. And this was always a thing that I remembered from Carl Sagan. And I that's why I always argue, we were way out here because he would argue that we're way out in the way outskirts of the universe, way out here at the edge. That's why no UFOs or anybody ever comes to visit us. Of course, that caught my attention when Carl Sagan said UFOs. You definitely caught my memory. So we found that it doesn't mention UFOs in this particular scene, but it's the same information. And he's got a map and he points way out to the edge of the solar system where we all remember being. He said, we're way out here at the edge. This hasn't changed. This still exists. This still residue. This hasn't been Mandela and he, instead of him saying we're way out here, he's pointing to the middle or some crap. It still exists where he's pointing to the outside and says, we're way out of the edge of the solar system. So for those that remember that, so did Carl Sagan, and you can still find that. Lewis Carroll, it is an honor and a pleasure to have you here. The edge of the galaxy, the edge of the Milky Way. Yes, that's what I meant. I said solar system, didn't I? I meant Milky Way. Good God, I told you I am flipping tired. I stayed up way too long yesterday, brother. I stayed up until, let's say I was pushing 40 hours.
Wow.
By the time I fell out, I was pushing 40 hours.
Wow. 1 second. 40 hours, that's a long time, man. That's a long time to be on at it.
It was crazy. So much going on. I got a little bit of echo feedback. It's gone now, but it was
I'll just put the headphones back in just so I can hear you. Go ahead. Sorry, but Wow, 40 hours. Wow. What were you doing? Were you just being active or?
Yeah, I just work. Well, you guys know I've got 3 jobs. I've got my main 40-hour-a-week job, plus I've got the radio, plus I've got iMac. So I wasn't really doing anything with iMac, but the radio and the regular job. So I worked my 40 hours or worked my 8 hours, the other night. Then I got into doing stuff, looking into cryptos, working on research, just doing, this, that, and the other. Time I realized it, 8 hours done passed, and I've been researching my butt off,
Wow. Deep diving into it and didn't realize. Wow.
Right. And then I had to do the show last night, of course, which I don't mind. It was a great show. In homage to last year's very first pilot episode of Cryptids, we did Congo Cryptids last night. And then, of course, you know how we get in the backstage lounge and having a blast back there. And
yeah. So I haven't been there for a long time.
Like cut off and went to bed. I was close to 40 hours. I'd been awake.
Yeah. Wow. The last time I think I've been off, I don't know, for weeks probably. I can't remember. But I done a 41-hour show once, and it was almost as if I deep dived into the show. I was like stuck into the show, and I couldn't do nothing but the show, and it was kind of, and it was like, and it was weird, but it's very hard to relax after such a deep dive. What did you do? Did you watch a movie, or did you just go boom?
Well, let me tell you, the moment my head hit the pillow, and I'm not sure it took my head actually making it all the way to the pillow, I was out, gone. Body decided, all right, we're done.
Wow. I've been trying to do that all week, but I can't do it. You just went bang. Wow, nice.
No sooner than I got laid down, I was waking back up today going, whoa, sun's up. All right. How have I been down?
Do you feel like you missed a day?
I get up, go smoke a cigarette. We ready to go? Oh, crap. I ain't even thought about that yet. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Real quick, we've got some new people over here in the chat. We've actually grown in numbers since we've been live. Shout out to everybody who's stopping by, hanging out with us. Like Nolan Flower over there, like Vanessa VA, Mr. Lewis Carroll. Honored to have you here. You've been commenting on a lot of my videos. I'm glad you were finally able to make a live. We don't do them that often. Preliminal, glad to have you here. Brenda Mitchell. Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, my buddy from over at the Creepy Little Book. Guys, go check that channel out also if you haven't already. Great to have you, Deranged. Glad you decided to come over and hang out with us, as well as Earth Daughter. Hello. Oh my gosh, just found you guys live. But it's the end of my lunch break. I'll be listening. I appreciate Earth Daughter. Appreciate that. Have a good time at work. Keep us in your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, we do have Mr. Mark from System Failure here with us this evening, as well as Allen, Batman, and Jerry.
Jerry's here somewhere. Jerry's here. Oh, there he is. He's lying down. He's in his evening wear. You see, he's in his evening attire. Hello, I'm Jerry. Back then, dark then, over there to him. No, that's I'm dark. I'm the other guy. I'm your twin. And this is Alan. And then we also have Batman here. He's actually doing a bit of research, as you know. We got himself a little computer here. So we got Alan a small little computer. He can put
Alan's own computer, so we can double the research time now.
Yeah, well, he's got his own little keypad here, so he can do it all there. He can put his notes in here, and he also has got something really nice inside. He's got one of them discs, them spinners, the fidget spinners. He's got one of them in there. So he looks at a fidget spinner all day, and he thinks it's actually a screen. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, Alan. And then he also, he's done that. He dropped. Oh, Alan, where are you? I'm here. Hello. So yeah, he's quite happy. He's quite content with his new computer.
And Flowers says they got the same color dressing gown as Jerry. I love it. See, that's my style right there.
I think that is your style. I think that is your style. I imagine you sitting around with something like that, and one of these on as well, tucked in as you do. Sorry, he looks a bit. And then when you go onto your radio show or whatever, you kind of turn from this guy is doing. He's got a triple kind of. He used to be Batman, Then he turns in. Then he turns in. But here's the surprise. This is Alan when he's at the office. Hello, my name's Alan. I've got glasses on. I know what to do. I should sit in front of the computer. So this is Alan's
We got business Alan. Check it out. I love
business
it.
Alan, man. He's getting down to business in 2021. You know, in the summer of 2021.
Taking care of business.
Taking care. Can you imagine him? Right, a little improv video of him at his computer. Just him at his computer typing away and going, hello, welcome to the Alan Allen Show. I'm just looking at my computer. Hello.
Dude, that is so fitting. That is so fitting. I love it.
It's just some stuff I collect and then I didn't realize why I collected it till I put them all together, like putting dots.
You walk in and you see the little dude with the glasses sitting at the computer, like that tracks. That works.
Yeah, exactly. He's just sitting there. We can do Batman doing commentary. He could be the commentary man. We could do all sorts of little bits and pieces. You know, it's the world is our oyster. The world is our oyster, guys.
To the Muskrat team.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. God bless you all. I'm Batman. No, he's Batman. Someone here's Batman. Oh yeah, here's
the Muskrats. Are they? What are they?
They're meerkats. We also have
not muskrat, meerkat. I was close.
He's also got his own little bat signal. So if you ever want to Batman, we can send the bat signal to your house. It actually lights up.
Oh my God!
It's lighting up right. Look, there's no light, and then you light it up, and it shines at the window. It's like,
oh, look at that. Rock that, dude. I love it.
We have Alan and his bat signal, you know, so if we ever need it, we can bring it in and put it on the Houses of Parliament or wherever it needs to go, and Batman will be there in a second.
Those who don't know, I am a great big kid. I am.
I love the
toys. I love the cool stuff like that. I am just an overgrown kid, straight up.
Oh well, we're all. I think we're all overgrown kids, and I think what some of us do is we forget to be kids. We become adults and we start getting educated with stuff that the educators with, and we forget how to enjoy stuff. We get how to we learn the value of money, you know, which we know now is all fake anyway, because it doesn't matter if you have it or you don't have it, you're not getting what you want anyway. So that's the end of the story. Honestly, got loads of it.
We're indoctrinated to the value system.
Yes, that's it. So if you just forget about that and you run naked in the woods and all that kind of stuff, right? You know, therefore your mind will be free, so you don't worry about it. You could have Allens and all that. So you'd be a child in your mind forever. I came across a saying today by Lewis. Who is it? Freud, Sigmund Freud. Let me make sure I get the right version.
Sometimes a cigar is just
no. Let me read this out to you. This is Sigmund Freud on the Irish. Some of you probably already know this. There is one race of people whom psychoanalysis is of no use whatever. That's the Irish, because psychoanalysis. So I think, and the later expression he does say is it's because we all think it's a game anyway. You know, I can't remember what the saying is, but we're all just playing a game, so we just think it like that. What was that full saying? Nora would know it. I said it to her earlier on. It's because we still think we're kids, if you know what I mean. In Ireland, we still have a bit of crack. That's what we call having the crack. We have a childish mind because we like to fucking have a bit of fun. We like to do this kind of stuff. So I've never forgot to be a child. I've never forgot to be a child. So
I'm actually something like 25% Irish, some to that degree, out of Ulster.
Ulster. I'm 100%. I think I'm 100% nuts. 99% Irish, and whatever other percent fits in there, probably Alan and all them
Easter, isn't it? Probably pronounced like Easter or something, right?
What, Ulster?
Is it Ulster?
Ulster, the Ulster Rising. So
I
it's Mandela effect.
A while back, and
okay,
I came up with that, and then I got the DNA test done and verified the amount, so I actually know all the way down to the county, pretty much in Ireland, where that part of my family comes from. I'm also, amazingly enough, 58% British.
Oh no!
I
wouldn't brag about that, man.
For all my life, so over here being a Yank, that's cool. See, being a Brit, it might not be so, but being a Yank, being a Brit is cool. You know. So we've got.
Yeah, I
someone-
suppose. Yeah, it's different. It's a different thing. A bit different. Yeah, if you, I suppose. I understand.
Right, grass and greener type situation. So we got some Mandela effect stuff here, right? Some Mandela effect resume.
No, I was gonna go like these are the droids you're looking for.
These are the droids.
These are the droids you're looking for. By the way, guys, these are the droids you're looking for. These ones here with the gold on them. Don't mind him; he's all nuts. But these are the droids you're looking for, and straight from the horse's mouth. Darth Vader, do you want to take over? He is definitely. He's definitely Luke's father. He said so. And then we have the guy here on the phone, which is actually the other guy. But if you're looking for droids, guys, these are the droids you're looking for. Okay, they both have gold legs. This is the original one. I don't think there's any other. The best one to, I suppose, show people in my mind, I suppose, is you give them one of this with a silver leg and show them the gold one and say, which one do you remember? And that's it. And then they go gold and they go, okay. They either take the download and while you explain to them, or they just go, no. And the first no, you give them 3 no's and then you walk off and then you go, you know what? Luke isn't your father. Fuck off. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't swear, but you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. You shouldn't waste too much time on them. You shouldn't waste too much time on them, because you can throw books at them all day. You can throw residue at them all day. I'll throw a few little bits of residue that even people like this bit here, that's someone's rendition of American flag because it's sewn on a pencil case, right? But is that someone's imagination remembering what it used to be? And the Mandela effect seems to.
I've seen quite a few of these, and let me tell you who do most of these right here. Where I've seen the most of the flag with the red bottom is artistic creation in cartoons. A lot of cartoon artists will draw them with the Family Guy, the Bless the Hearts. A lot of them will draw them with that red stripe at the bottom. So keep an eye on the cartoons you guys watch.
I put some up the other day.
And if you don't watch cartoons, find a good one. There's some funny ones out there. I enjoy them, darn it.
Family Guy. What's it called? Paradise PD. Every American flag in it is residue. Every flag is residue, apart from maybe 2 or 3. I think it's every third scene you might have one that's not residue, but they're close up. The flag is right here, and you can see the red stripe. It's like it's not. Well, I know people say it's an artist rendition because I went through to some people with Facebook saying, "Oh, it's not residue." All right, it's not residue. It's someone's remembering what it used to be, or maybe they know what the Mandela effect, so they let it slip, and so did the producers. Why are they letting it slip? So don't argue whether it's residue or not. To me, if this looks like what it used to be, that's residue. If it is what it used to be, well, then it's 100% residue. Right. There you go. Do you know what I mean? That's me showing you a picture of what it used to be like to maybe jolt your memory. So, let's get past the fact that we're arguing over this is the Mandela effect is real. We're past even thinking about that. Now, where we should start showing people what residue is and showing them what it used to be and doing comparisons.
Let me ask you, Mark.
Yes, sir.
And before I get into
there's physical residue, good. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. All gold. All gold.
There you go. There's no way. That's my go-to point, guys. There is no way that is not. That's a camera trick. That is not. That's a studio photograph.
Hey, Mark, Lewis Carroll says the meerkats are absolutely fantastic. Elbow bump. He said, I want them all.
I have them all over there.
And I second that sentiment. Like, I love those meerkats, dude. Absolutely amazing. But I just want to make sure we get that out of the way. Okay, back to this.
Yes, they are. I've got the whole family, and I have characters for them. I bought them all at one go, and I realized sort of in the last couple of weeks that I could play with characters. So I'm gonna try to use a few of them. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And God bless you all in the chat, guys. I know I can see you here, but I don't want to say everyone's name or anyone's name in case I miss out anyone. But there is one special person, and they know what this is for. Big old hug to Alan, even though you're Batman.
So let me ask you this: would you agree that within the community, it is time to, I wouldn't say stop looking at the changes because we need the changes. That's our evidence.
Oh, yeah.
We need those. So I would never say, stop looking at, but would you agree that it's time we kind of start focusing more on why and theory and actually trying to figure it out?
No, I think we've gone past the thinking of trying to figure it out. I think we should start thinking now, why are they trying to stop us from knowing it's happening? And why are they putting out fake ones to put us off track? Why are they even, is this whole play to put the Mandela effect community off track and make us stop taking out? Because I know for a fact that half the community itself through this last year have turned on each other, not through the fact that they don't believe the Mandela effect is real, just because someone has said something shit to them during the day, so they take it out on Facebook. And then, you know, that begins to divide. I think we've gone past of the fact of who's creating it or what's creating it. We don't need to know that. What we need to know is, why are the government and why is everyone else are denying the fact that it's real, and why are they hiding it and just throwing us at CERN? Why are they doing it like that?
Well, I will say psychology has been a little nicer than they used to be towards us.
Yeah,
because
of course.
have. I mean, they will come out and say, "Oh, it's false memory." However, they will caveat this with, although we cannot explain why everyone shares the same false memory.
No. I think.
Be clear. I know Jerry just said false memory. No, Jerry does not believe.
No. But it's an easier one to understand. Yeah. It's an easier phrase to understand. You know, but you know, I think what I spend a lot of time trying to, or what I used to do at the beginning, was trying to show people, okay, this is presented as a Mandela effect, but let me show you the history book that you might have read. Now, this history book should lead to a book that you have read that might reference something that you have read that you didn't know was connected to this. Now, is there still a Mandela effect to you? No, it's not. It's just a book you haven't read. Now, I know stuff like that's thrown out on Mandela effect groups and also on stuff online, not to mix anyone up, just to say, okay, so we cannot doubt anyone's memory. So it's a sensitive bunch of people. I'm very sensitive. We're all sensitive people, right? So you can't doubt people's memory. So they play on it. So, you know, I'm not. Someone might be just new in this place right now. So everything's new to them. So we can't doubt it. They mightn't remember anything because they might have just come out of an NPC state. They can't remember jack shit.
Right.
It'll all come back to them. So presenting them with photographs like this or whatever might jolt back that memory. But differentiating between the fake ones and the ones that come back around yearly to the new people that are into the Mandela effect, and showing them that this dot here connects to that one there as quick and as easy as possible, and trying to make it so they can jump from seeing flags every day to doing the psychology 101, that it's gone past CERN, it's gone past the supernatural thing. It's now turned in on the whole community, not only the Mandela effect community, the UFO community, the flat earth community, the whole conspiracy theory people know about the Mandela effect, and they're hiding it so much that there has to be an ulterior motive. You know, there has to be an ulterior motive. You know.
Absolutely. Shout out Tina Tomaszewski. I cannot believe you stopped by. Awesome to have you here. I believe it's the first time I've seen you over in my chat. I am absolutely glad to have you here. She's a moderator also over at Pete's Creepy Little Book channel.
Nice.
Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, Vanessa. You guys do not forget that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell if you haven't already. Hit all for notifications, because we do 2 shows a week, every week on the radio, just so you know.
Nice.
I'm
actually banned here. I'm banned at the moment on System Failure 2. So if you want to go over and I'm just making videos at the moment of all sorts of stuff. A lot of time lapse. So System Failure 2 as well. I'm actually, what I'm trying to do, when I go live, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook as well, using Restream, but you're still using the StreamYard.
I just figured it was quick and easy, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's so easy, man. It's so easy to use.
You know these, right?
I know what Madman tablets sound like. Yeah,
well, yeah, vitamins.
Oh, vitamins. Sorry, I talked to you about
you would take. You know what I mean? Things you would take. Things they're trying to get people to take. And then speaking of these things, without saying the wrong words, speaking of these things that they're trying to get people to take, have you heard about people having the side effect of magnets sticking to them?
Well, that's from the injection. You meant no, any injection. I'm not talking about any. I'm on about the injections I usually got years ago, right? I used to have this magnet test when I was. Let's not say where I was, right? I have a T-shirt on, so I don't have to say stuff, right? There's my T-shirt, right? That's it. I used to get injections going all over the world, right? And we used to do that, and it was known to do it because we used to want to follow the chip and see where the chip was, because they put a chip in to follow you around. So I know what the magnet is. It also brings out it might have metals in what they do as well. They put metals and smaller metals. So you use a magnet. And when you scan yourself, it's a trick for people. People would scan themselves.
So this
no one has a yeah. Go ahead.
Common bit of knowledge within the military peoples.
And anyone that has a conspiracy theory will use magnets, and then they will use also the likes of a radio wave and do this kind of see if it transmits or anything like that. With a sensitive pair of headphones on, if you put a phone with Wi-Fi on it, you can hear the transmission, just a tone. That's it.
A magnetometer should be able to
there you go.
detect a differential from the human general
aura. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. So I'm not mentioning anything about today's technology on that. That's it. That's ancient.
But
that goes back into since a magnet was used, and they start putting metals in your body. You put a magnet. Here's the thing. I have a magnet here actually, which is kind of funny. I bought this magnet.
There's been a lot of reports in the last couple of weeks I've heard of the same type of situation.
I got this magnet and I use it now for fractal stuff and stuff for light stuff. But using stuff like that, you can, I don't want to go too close to the screen because I'll break the screen, but you know what I mean? Using stuff like that, you can do all this kind of stuff and see if there's a frequency or see if there's any pull. But, I wouldn't recommend it, But then again, I'm nuts.
Shout out Eileen Colts driving around listening to us on her car speakers.
Hey,
people outside got to hear our voices, right?
Oh no, we will try not to swear too much. Batman, don't swear, just in case they're going through a friendly neighborhood.
Right, let's try to keep it PG.
Family show. Batman's young.
Okay, exactly. This is disturbing to me. This is very, very disturbing to me. Tina Tomazuski in the chat says, I've seen vids of some cereals also being attracted to magnets.
Well, I've seen some weird stuff. I'm just going to show you some right now. Look, this is some weird stuff I've seen. Oh, follow the white rabbit. Oh, he's got blue. Oh, no, he's blue. Oh, he's not white anymore. He's red. He's on. Oh, look at his ears are red. So yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Follow the rabbit.
Here, have you ever put a piece of liver in the fridge across from a piece of a glass of milk? The liver will eventually move towards the milk in the fridge overnight. You will here's an experiment, guys. I think it's liver.
Sure you don't have a poltergeist playing in your fridge.
Well, I think it might have been this guy, but here's an experiment, right? Take a piece of meat, like a piece of liver, I think it is, and put a glass of an open glass of milk and measure it. Do it 12 inches or whatever space your fridge is, and then in the morning measure it and see if it's moved just a millimeter. It's just an experiment because I think there's an attraction to do with liver and milk and. But you do know about the pasteurized milk. Have you ever heard about the pasteurized milk?
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. First I've ever heard of this. So there you go. Try some liver milk.
Passed down. It could be wrong. I never tried it myself. I don't think I ever had liver in my fridge, in fairness, or milk long enough.
Same. Two items I do not eat or have. I don't drink milk and I don't eat liver. So
there you go. It's never gonna happen in your fridge. So I ask people to do it instead. So
but anybody wants to try that, in all seriousness, anybody wants to try this and let me know the result.
Try it, just see what happens. What if you're doing? If you got a bit of liver in your fridge, just do it overnight. If you don't.
I'll tell you what, if you do try this experiment, ladies and gentlemen, go over to the rippinrabbithole.com, RIPONRABBITHOLE.com. Over there, I have a group called the Dark Wolf's Den Radio Show Group. If you try this experiment, I would love to hear from you specifically in this group, because I will cover it in the show if
please do, man.
Do this. Absolutely. So if you guys try this, go over to the rippinrabbithole.com, report your results in my group, and I would love to hear from you. Again, that is RIPONRABBITHOLE.com.
Yeah, the Rippin' Rabbit Hole. Hold on, let me see if we can rip a rabbit hole. Rip a hole. I'm Rippin' Rabbit Hole. I live down a hole over in Rippin' Rabbit Hole show, and I'm white, and I'm green, and I'm red, I'm all sorts of colors. Look at me. So Rippin' Rabbit Hole, HOLE.com. No, don't put in hole HOLD.com. That'd be a different site. You know how to spell it. You know what I'm saying. Sorry, guys.
Hodl's not a bad idea either. That's a whole nother category, isn't it?
Well, here, am I seeing double now? I think there's two of them there.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I thought maybe I drink too much.
Oh, this is what they're going to be like after watching you on Rip and Rabbit Hole Show. They're going to have like eyes like Rip.
So funny enough, the beginning of the year, I was watching a tarot video, and I like watching these videos to see, how many of them match up. It's amazing to me how many different tarot readers give the exact same message and don't know each other. It's really mind-boggling.
Yeah. There has to be some kind of conference to go to or something.
Or the universe is literally sending you the messages through the cards. Like,
or they're talented. Yeah.
But the thing here is, there was one of them. I'd never seen this before ever in my life.
Okay.
I was watching this one. I had never seen her before either. She said, before we get started, is a yearly reading, right? Excuse me. She said, before we get started, we're going to pull a card, and this is going to be an animal that's going to be your spirit guide, your spirit animal through the year that'll help you and guide you through the year. I thought, okay, cool. Well, I wonder if it'll be a wolf or something, right? Lo and behold, she pulls a rabbit.
Oh, wow.
So this rabbit has popped up for me, I swear, ever since, dude. Between, of course, AJ the Rippin' Rabbit and Rippin' Rabbit Hole. I mean, that I'm already with them anyway, so that's evident. But even little things like your little rabbit toy here, or somebody in the backstage will come in and just happen to be pointing out something specific about a rabbit. Like, it just keeps popping up over and over and over. Just like that reading said, this is going to be your spiritual animal. It's going to pop up through the year. And when it does, pay attention. Okay.
That's
And it has multitudes of times. I had never seen anything like it. I just thought that was the neatest thing ever. Tina Tomazuski, I appreciate you coming over and hanging out with us. I'll see you over. She said had a great rest of the stream. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Great to meet you. As I say, I'm a little bit excited, and me and Jerry, we always have a great laugh, and we can bounce off each other, and we pull each other back to great. I feel like I have a lot to say because I usually do a live stream most evenings on my other channel anyway, and I've sort of recessed back into myself a little bit, as I said earlier on, to sort of reinvent myself as the Mandela effect where I used to be. I used to just do residue, and I think that for the new people who are going to come out of this wave of being out on the streets now, we're also going to come back into the Mandela effect community, and if they see more residue, it might keep them there, hopefully. So I'd love to do some more shows on residue, and I'd love to do some with you, Jerry, because me and you have I don't know if people agree here, we do have a great chemistry, and I love that wolf over there. Well, that wolf, where's the wolf?
Oh, absolutely. We go back and forth. We
do some great stuff, man. We have literally made each other pee a little bit.
That only happened twice.
No, you're not meant to tell him about the other time, man. No, I mean that in a sense where we were just laughing. You would know. I mean laughing, not in another way. I mean where you laugh yourself. Some women might know what that means. Men do it as well when we laugh at each other, but we do have some great fun.
See, that's the problem, though. We don't get a whole lot of chatting because people are too busy cracking up. They can't even get
running to the toilet and running around, trying to clean up after spitting coffee all over the screen, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's
I dare guess how many phones we've ruined by people spitting out their drink onto, right?
Can I just give it one big shout out to the chat before we go on? So we just bring it back on board, right? Because I know I didn't. I know I missed a few people, and I seen Jacinto, 1975. Hello, sir. It's great to see you.
Juanito, that is Juanito.
Juanito. I can never say your name. I'm so sorry, man. That's Alan's fault. Nora, hello, Nora. How are you? Lewis, Carol, Brenda. Hello, Lewis, Brenda. And then we have some new people in as well. We have Vanessa in as well. And Tina, what the hell? Prel. Hi, Prel. Thank you so much for all the kind comments on me. And Kimry's in as well. I didn't want to miss anyone. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Oh, Juan, Eileen, Coles is in. Hello. It's great to have you all here. We have this monster over here drinking Monster. We have this monster here talking about Batman. Hi, Batman. And we have residue to go through. I know you have about another 15 or 20 minutes or so. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, so what kind of residue we got? So we got some Mandela effect residue here. Mark claims to be. And if you have to dispute Mark, please do it on his channel. One of three, right?
System Failure 2. System Failure 2.
Have the biggest pile of physical residue.
Hold on there now. I said that in the back room. I asked you a question. I said, I think I do have the largest physical Now I'm not
I
about
would
where I'm not
agree.
where I'm not walking around or doing the internet all day collecting pictures. So, you know, before you say that, let me just give them a little background before you throw me in off the deep end and push me in off the pier.
Well, right, my apologies. So, in my opinion, you do have
Yes.
the
Oh,
biggest
thank you.
pile of physical residue.
Mm.
Now,
Yeah,
not counting digital. Anybody can get digital residue. I get that. I've filled up
I have
many a
loads of it
hard
there.
drive with digital residue.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
physical handheld residue, I would
Handheld
say you've
residue.
got the biggest collection that I know of.
Yeah, I've got where I normally do my show. You might have seen the pictures earlier on of Alan and stuff like that. The one I put up. I've got the picture. I walk into shops and the picture presents itself. Like I walk into a shop and my Volkswagen one over there. It's a Volkswagen, but it's drawn in chalk, but it's on a canvas, so it's nearly professionally done. I walked into the shop into a shop with a white wall and it's a black canvas right there in front of me. And she said, "You just put it out that second. Literally, walk behind the counter. I walked in, picked it up, and walked to the counter with it." And I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy," you know. And then another one, I went looking. I thought Volkswagen. I want Volkswagen, and I went and got another Volkswagen, and it's just got no. So I don't know. I used to think that I can walk past a shop and nearly sense it, and then walk in and pick it up, and then come out and don't know if it was in that shop or it was in somewhere else. But it's weird. Am I the only one walking around shops, charity shops, looking for actual physical ones?
Well, I think those of us who know, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. And if you're walking around, like for me, how it is, I'll be walking around a store or some, and I'll go down an aisle and I'll see, say, a firefighter figurine toy that has the American flag on the cardboard on the back, right? Yeah, and I won't think another thing of it, and I'll walk off and I wonder if that American flag, and I'll go back and I'll check it. But
you do.
Jump out like that. To me, it's an afterthought. Oh, I wonder.
Oh, listen. If I saw that, if I just saw that for 1 second in a movie, or even just in the, I would keep my eyes on that part of the screen till I saw if it had, you know, no matter where it is, and it's. Yeah, well, I always do that. I'm trained for that, but at the moment, I'm getting the flags in any American programs. I'll watch for the flags because they're always to do with July 4th. You know, some celebration. You always see the Uncle Sam. Always, you know, if it's to do with July 4th, there'll always be an Uncle Sam with the red and white stripes. And you know, you never see the one with the white hat, only unless it's like a mini series or something like that. I'm more of that. But movies like the new It movie, they have a celebration in their town and they have a carnival. They have a guy on stilts. He's running around with the hat with the red and stripe on. So if that never happened, that's one of the biggest ones to argue with someone. You know, you remember the red and white stripe on the hat, and they go, "Yeah, of course." Well, what would I told you if it was never? Oh, well, that's just probably some artist rendition. Yeah, but let me just show you Mad Magazine. Yeah. Cool. All right, well then let me just ask you then. Well, what's that? And there's my go-to again. Why is that gold? Come on, out with you.
I do want to make a point real quick. Back to what we were saying a moment ago, and it goes back to what you were asking about people bringing up false, if you will, Mandela effects, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, just to put people off, I think. Yeah, just to put people off.
Here's the problem. We're still human. We're Mandela affected, but we're still human. We still make mistakes. We still have mismemory. Guess what, guys? That is still a thing. I've misremembered a couple things this stream already. I was calling the meerkats muskrats.
Yeah, exactly. We all forget stuff.
Mismemory is still a thing.
Yeah, of course. We remember stuff wrongly all the time.
That is one problem that bothers me. Let's not, as a Mandela effect community, get up on our high horse and just pretend we don't have mismemory anymore. We do. We do a lot. I know I do. I'll be the first to tell you. Little things like meerkat and muskrat. I mean, you know,
so stuff like that. Putting the little words together, like, you know, like I'm not eloquent, or I don't have a big vocabulary, right? So I struggle with some words. I mispronounce words, but when you start mispronouncing words, you start forgetting words because you're trying to upgrade. So you start trying to say it in a different way, and then you forget the normal way. And here's an experiment for everyone to chat, and yourself, and anyone that wants to do this later on watching it. You say a word. So I say confidence. If I say confidence, and just keep saying confidence, the word itself starts to lose its meaning.
Sounding weird, doesn't it?
It starts to sound weird. You start confidence. What confidence? Confidence, because in the background, subconsciously,
It's already
subconsciously, you're already subconsciously thinking what confident means. So you just you forget the meaning of it, so because you're so deep in your mind figuring out what confidence means, and you come out of that a meditative state, either confident or fucking what is it? Can you meet your ego down there? It goes all wobbly. Any word, bollocks. Sorry.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. No, let's not go there. But you know what I'm saying. Anyone can do it at home. Anyone can do it at home. They can say a word over and over again, and you start to lose its meaning, because I think deep down you're starting to realize what the word means, and you forget that you're there, and then you come back into it and it starts making more sense, because you have to put it into a sentence, because it only starts to make sense in a sentence then, because you have to sort of re-educate yourself on what the word means, and you put it into a sentence that means something else, a different context.
Can you use it in a sentence? Can you use it in another sentence? How long can I make this stall before they figure out I don't know how to spell this word?
Right.
Can we use it in 2 more sentences?
Well, we could probably jam it into a sentence if you want. So we could jam it into a sentence, like a Freudian slip, like two big old knives coming into a sentence. Truth here.
A cigar is just a cigar.
I am not a crook. Oh shit! I am not
a crook. In public.
Yes, exactly. Only behind closed doors. Only behind closed doors. Here we go. There's the Uncle Sam's hat, right? So it's on a wall. Oh, where are we going? Let me just move that cup so I don't spill it over. And the ashtray. I'm always going to
man, come on now.
So
no, seriously.
There it is. So that's on a wall.
Oh, look at that. There we go. Artist rendition
that is,
on the wall there.
No. Let me just show you. I'm going to zoom out on this. That is about 40 foot high, right? That is at the World's Fair, the World Trade Center Fair, right? That is in the world, and everyone saw that. Why would an artist have got that and not being fired for that? That's a 40-foot wall. If you want to see, I'll show you the bigger pictures. This is the book. I don't know what year. It does say underneath, but I want to show you a bigger scale picture of. That's the building, and that's kind of what kind of buildings they're on, and that's how big that painting was. Do you think he would have got fired for getting that wrong if that never existed, or do you think someone said, I'll put it up there, because we're just about to switch it over to the white one, and we'll let them have one more go, because I think it might have happened around the 63, 66, to be honest. Between 63 and 66 is when I think they knew about it and they started messing with it. Is Jerry gone? Oh no, have I got Jerry's show? No, don't give me the show, Jerry. Don't leave, Jerry. Don't.
But let's see some more of that residue, bro.
Yeah. So that I'll just show you again at that one. That doesn't matter, Sean.
Vanessa, appreciate you hanging out and having a good laugh. We'll see you soon.
Yes, Vanessa. Hiya. That's someone. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? It's great to see you, Vanessa. I've been saying hello to you on your post on YouTube. Saying hi, and I love your residue. It's really good. You're more than welcome to share in your mind if you wish. There's loads on my Facebook. I have so many of it, so much of it. Okay, this one is now on the ark, and you can see that he has the branch. No, not the leaf. I think I've shown this before. So
look at that, the twig. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, the twig. So it's the olive branch rather than the olive. And it's in this. This is Noah Ark. It's only a kid's book and other Bible stories. So it's a nice little small book,
I like it.
That one I've shown you. Let me see. I have some more. I want to show you some new stuff. Some old. Oh, here's something I was researching. So we have ET phone home or home phone. He said home phone first,
ET home phone.
Yeah, he said home phone first, and then what's her name turned him around and said,
phone home.
Yeah, she said that to him.
Drew Barrymore.
That's the one.
That is my future ex-wife. Now you better watch it.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to her today. So this is the script. This is the concept, the classic. So it shows you all the bits and pieces. This is every line ET has in it. Where are we going? So ET's lines, every line that ET has in the whole thing.
So this is the whole script then.
This is his whole script. This is every line that he ever had in it, right? Now, if you want to take a screenshot of that, you're more than welcome. I'm going to read some out to you.
For sure. No. Yes. Please. Thank you. E.T. E.T. Home. Home. Can you hold it up a little bit? I'm getting a really bad glare. There we go. E.T. Phone home. E.T. phone home. That's what it says right there, ladies.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say
right
home
there.
phone.
I'm looking at it. If your eyes are on the screen, you're looking at it too. There it is.
Phone home, phone home, right?
Box on the right hand side. E.T. phone home. E.T.
Yeah, that's his first line.
Home.
That's his first line. He didn't say home phone, right? He didn't say home phone. Or if he did, it was put in extra.
That. And listen to the front cover of this book, sir. So my guest can verify this just to make sure we aren't making this up. If you want to go find this book yourself. E.T. the Extraterrestrial, from concept to classic, the illustrated story.
Yeah, the film and the filmmakers, and it's by I'll tell you who it's by. I think it's got some more information here. I'll open the front cover. I'll tell you all the information here. It's got some really lovely art from it. There's the inside cover. So I can't tell you what bookstore it's from. It's
introduction by Spielberg, screenplay by Matheson, interview by Bosrow. Edited by Linda Sunshine, designed by Shiner. Interesting. That is
so. It's on that. It's on that. There you go. Pocketbooks. There you go.
Pocketbooks. Gosh, they were a big company back when.
So that's all his lines. Yeah.
Absolutely. So there you go, guys. You want to verify that book and make sure we're not just making it up. Go ahead. There's a piece of residue for you.
It's just because I pick up these things when I'm in, when I'm doing my charity shops or I was volunteering. I also got the storybook. This is the storybook, the E.T. Terrestrials. I don't think I have to go through this book. I speed read, so it's too much to speed read in one go. But I can find a line in it if I want to. But
if anybody has those, another place you might want to look, those old read-along used to have the cassette tapes with them.
That cost me 25p, guys. 25p.
Very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Condensed versions of the stories. But it come with like this little cassette tape. It was like a little kid's thing. The books weren't really long at all, but they had lots of pictures in them. So if anybody has books like that, if you know what I'm talking about, check those. There may be some residue there.
Well, just speaking of pictures, remember the new one of this one was where he touches his heart, not his head, or his head, not his heart at the end of it. Isn't that right? Wasn't that one of the newest E.T. ones where at the end scene he touches E.T.'s head or not his heart? He goes, I will be right here. Elliot's
head, yeah.
So
and how I remembered his name after not watching that movie for 20 plus years, I have no idea.
I know, it's nuts, isn't it? It's nuts. Do you know a guy that I follow on Twitter, right?
Now that is a testament, though. So I could remember that character's name from 20 years ago, Elliot, right? But I can't remember the difference between a muskrat and a freaking meerkat.
Well, you see, here's the thing. What I figured out is what you do today, you will remember in 10 years' time, and what you done in 10 years' time, you'll remember tomorrow.
I can't even remember what we're talking about.
I don't know where. Are we even live right now? Are we live?
I'm not totally sure I remembered to hit the button.
I don't think anyone's watching anyway, brother. I don't know if anyone even recognizes that is concept art of Adam, the creation of Adam.
Where do all you people come from? No.
Do you know what I'm saying? If anyone has recognized that from the beginning, that is the concept of the alien being Adam and God being something else. But there's some beautiful art in here. I'm just looking for that picture where he touches his, either his heart or his head. That's kind of one of the later ones with E.T. and Elliot. Yeah, I've loads of residue. I could show you all. You can put the screen back on. I don't like looking at myself. Oh, look at you, gorgeous, beautiful man, Mark. Oh, there he is. Oh no, don't. No. Because I know you don't have much time. Oh, there you go. There's a gorgeous fella over there. There. Ooh. Don't turn the camera off and turn it back on really quick. You wouldn't know where I'd be. I'd be over there doing all. You could have Alan next to him.
God knows, right?
He could be presenting the next show, Hello, I'm C3PTPO. I used to be stuff like that. You wouldn't know what was happening. Just play with characters, be yourself, and be as
Now,
Because-
wait. You can't say play with characters and be yourself. Those
No,
do not
I mean,
go
be let the child in you be itself through toys. So therefore, you have your business head where you're outside speaking to people, and when you're inside, you can play with your toys, and you can talk to them if you want. Who cares? But I think if you give them a little bit of a comedy or a little bit of fun, they can have a bit of crack. So these guys keep me company. They are the droids I've been looking for, and I found them. So I'm going to have a good conversation with them now. I know it sounds like I'm talking to AI, but I'm not. I'm talking to them two things there. But if AI's listen, come on down here and I'll have a go with you there. I'll pull your wires out, send you back up to whatever computer you came from, and I'll put you in here. I'll put you back in here.
You know, that is the one I would not challenge. Because I can punch a human and I'm going to do damage.
Here it is. That's what an AI is. It's an empty computer. There's nothing in it.
If I challenge the AI and the AI sends a freaking robot at me, that's going to be a little harder for me to punch and do damage to, right?
Look at they're in there now. Look. Now let's spin them around and see where they go. See if we can make them magic and one comes out with a silver leg.
Wait, put the screen toward the screen.
Okay, coming to you from a distance place.
So now the computer screen is on the computer screen.
Exactly. And let me see if I can give you a show. let me see if I can give you a show. Hold on there, guys. Stand up. Stand up for your rights.
Stand up.
Hello. Hello from here to there. Hello. I'm on the TV, on the computer. I'm all gold. He fell over. He's still there anyway. So we could do a show like that. So you're watching him fall over.
They said, "The heck with this. We're out. Too dizzy."
Yeah, I'm laying down and I'm tired. I thought robots never got tired.
Quit spinning this thing.
Oh no! It's bad enough he painted me all gold, which I didn't paint them all gold, by the way. It's bad enough I turned out all gold, and I'm actually a factory reject, and I should never have been sold in the first place, and I have to deal with that now, and I'm going through that myself. That he puts me into a computer and spins me around like a washing machine. This lad's nuts. Here's a good thing though.
Man,
a good ingredient. Put the bat thing in with them. Put this in with them as well. You know, all the ingredients. And then just spin them around, and then AI comes out, right? And you know what he looks like? And AI comes out. And there you go. You know? AI. That's it. That's what they do, guys. They just put some stuff in a computer, and they
light. You get AI.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Simple as that, guys. That's it, man.
Remember that recipe, guys. 2 C-3POs and a bat light. All right.
Yeah, that's it, man. And don't forget this guy. That gives you the intelligence. Don't forget he has the message, because he was the one that brought the message to Leia. So you have to put him in too. 2 of these, 1 of them, and a backlight. And a small computer.
Okay, so two C-3POs, an R2-D2, and a backlight. Gotta have the R2-D2.
Yes.
Can't work without it. It's just
and just put them into a computer and spin them around. Take your keyboard out when it's spinning. Press it a few times, and there you go. You get AI. And
bada bing, bada boom. You got
AI. Bada bing. AI for everyone.
What are you going
to Anyway, that's enough of that. I gotta turn every screen off now for about a week, and I'm afraid of AI. No, I can play Space Invaders with them. Bing, 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 bing,
well, Mark, speaking of those Space Invaders, I love the hat, my friend. I've got to go invade the radio space and get ready for tonight's show. So
nice.
It's been an honor and a pleasure, my friend. Is there anything you would like to, you really wanted to show? Is anything you want to make sure we see before we go to cutting out?
I don't think so, brother. There wasn't one that I had there, was there?
We're gonna have to do these day streams more often.
Yeah, another time, but you know what? It was a case of I just wanted to get this set up and have these on the backlight, so you can on the window, because it almost looks like that's in the air, yeah.
Right.
But it's not. It's only reflecting off my window. I used to do shows like that, so it almost looks like, you know, something's in the air behind me and all that, just to prepare you for, you know, if something does come in the air, you know. So the upgrades and all that kind of stuff, I've just been playing. I wish I had System Fighter 2 back. I'm currently trying to guess the appeal, but they just keep going around and around and around it to send you back the same link. So, you know, let's not badmouth them while we're on YouTube. So let's let Alan straight over to you, Alan. Oh, they're horrible. So he doesn't like them. So that's enough. But
YouTube is a
you can't
horrible
win. You can't win with them.
YouTube is a horrible excuse of a public platform.
Yes,
that will soon learn the mistakes they have made when they turn around and realize that all of their customers they have found a way to alienate and are now just no more than another arm, another branch of the mainstream media.
Are they expecting people to maybe, you know, another version or another, how would you say, mindset of people are going to start using their platform because the new guidelines they're coming out with community standards and all that, they're pushing off the truthers. It's going to be somewhere where it's going to be all fake.
Well, when you get rid of the truthers, you've nothing left but lies.
Exactly.
We'll know at that point that it's just another branch of the mainstream media.
Yeah. So I missed my channel.
And it will go publicly, but the same way that MySpace did. Because YouTube don't understand that if you alienate your customers, you no longer will have a business.
You think they would have learned, yeah. You think they would have learned.
They decided they didn't like us being their customers. They liked the mainstream media being their customers now. So that's who they cater to.
If you're monetized though, if you're making them money, they won't bother you though.
And that's the other thing. We can make them money all day and they can steal it right out of our pockets.
They do all the time.
There's darn thing we could do about it.
There's nothing.
That's why YouTube is a piece of garbage that will fall by the wayside. It's just going to take a little time. And yes, I know I'm on YouTube talking smack about YouTube.
I know. No, we're not really saying it. We're just trying to point out the point that YouTube.
Oh, I am saying it.
The community standards are changing every day because that's the reason why Dave came back to me.
The community standards.
Here's how bad it went.
The left. They changed to depend on what they want them to be at that moment.
I got the YouTube team on Twitter to confirm that the video I had got my ban for was actually going to be reinstated. They actually say we confirmed it. And then when I emailed them asked them 3 days later to see how long it was going to take, they said, "Oh no, we've re-looked into it again. Now you're still banned." I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, so YouTube has screwed with my channel from day one.
Yeah, you just got off a ban, have you?
No, they've never banned me. That's the only
thing. Never. Okay.
They've never official banned me. They shadow ban the ever-loving.
Shadow ban you all. Oh yeah, they dog.
But they don't they haven't officially banned anything. I won't give them the reason to do that. I will talk as smoothly as I have.
As you can. Yes.
So I won't go with them and give them the reason to get rid of me. Yeah, minus maybe this stream, which if they don't like what I say here, they might want to change the way they do
we haven't slagged them off. We're just pointing out some stuff. That's it. And we haven't said we haven't even, I think I might have sworn once. That's about it. You know, so there's no
monetization years ago.
Yeah. Okay, yes, okay.
Within 2 weeks, they said, you know what, we're gonna move the goalpost. You're no longer within the monetization range, sorry.
Yeah.
So I go back up to the new range. I get there. They said, oh, you made it. So we're going to move the goalpost again. You no longer are within the monetization range.
Yeah, I know. They're just moving
YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
Excuse
my language. The horse's mouth.
Excuse my language. I know I asked this to be a PG stream earlier, but screw YouTube. And that's just the first thing. They have made it all of a sudden. We'll be on a stream and the mods can't even post a link. Nobody can post a link. Sorry.
Yeah, and even when you go to the links, they're gone or you know.
Or all of a sudden, I'll see a bunch of people just wiped off my subscriber list.
Man, I went on to my channel the other day. I have another channel called MF Edits. I went onto my channel, right? It's so funny. I went on to a video that I'd watched already, and I gave it a thumbs up just to give it a thumbs up, right? And I went in with another channel and I said it had 1 thumbs up and no views. I'm like, what?
I've been on YouTube for upwards of 5 years.
One like and no. Yeah. So what? But I couldn't understand that. No views, but I still have a like. How can I get 1 thumbs up and that I done myself?
But I looked at it right.
Didn't register to look at.
I went on one. They had twice as many likes as they had views. Can somebody explain to me how you got liked more times than you got seen?
Oh, I don't know, man. They're rewarded their own, man.
I know how they did it. They bought them. I'm not.
Yeah, of course.
How they did it, but
Yeah, but let's not get into that. People do that all the time, I suppose. Yeah, when I start trying to promote my music, people come back to me, telling me, trying to sell me music promotion plus YouTube promotion, so they will give me 1,000 subscribers if I give them 50 quid.
As far as I'm concerned,
Fuck that,
YouTube is no more than another branch of the deep state, the MSM, just like Dr. Quackadoo Fauci.
Yeah. Quackadoo.
Oh, Quackadoo can kiss my butt, dude.
Hey.
I don't know how the people let that deep state operative tell them, that freaking quack who, and here's what I don't get. Okay, the guy's involved in the original problem.
I'm hiding my
He's
face for
been
this.
involved in the fixing the problem. No. How convenient is that, right? He just happens to be the one that tells everybody that they have to do this and they have to do that. And you can't go here and you've got to stay there and you've got to put a diaper on and you've got to do. No, this old quackadoo needs to be taken care of. That's my opinion. Just like all the quackadoos that run this garbage site that we're on right now called YouTube. But that's my opinion.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, guys. Straight from his opinion to yours.
So
anyway,
I can't say stuff like that on my radio show.
No. Oh, you can say it here though. You can say fucking bollocks and everything on this.
But I will gladly say it on an open live stream. No problem.
Oh yeah. Oh, anything goes on my streams, as you know. I usually say stuff that I don't know, but if you're trying to go to a different audience, you have to change your PG rating when you want a bigger audience, because most of my ones were just F you and F that and this, that, and other. And with being off with the ban, I think it's good. It's a good thing, to be honest, being banned for them 3 months, even though I hate it. I've got time to reflect a little bit. I tried to do System Fighter 3, and now I'm just doing videos. I'm doing the Zack Snyder or whatever his name is, all the Marvel. I'm trying to stay on trend and doing the movies before they come out, the Marvel and stuff like that. And my mini clips are getting one of my little mini clips had 7.6 thousand views in 2 days. I'm like, what? And all it is me little mad, the Hulk over there, the little toy, me trying to get a cake off the toy. It's like a 10-second clip. Like, what, 7.6 thousand views in one night? What the hell's going on here? It's the algorithm. I hashtag Marvel, I hashtag the Hulk, and I hashtag fun. I hashtagged as many hashtags would fit in it. And that was it. And then I knew what to do. You just hashtag it all. Hashtag Mandela Effect. If you're doing a Mandela Effect show, hashtag, troops or anything to do with. If you don't know what hashtags are, go on to Twitter and see what the hashtag is trending right now for that.
Hashtag it everything I like.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what to do. You've been on it for a long time, but just for anyone who's starting off,
it just has this thing where even if somebody subscribes to me, they're going to remove 2 more.
Oh yeah, they do, man. They do.
Or if I have something that's hitting big, they're going to make sure it doesn't get in the algorithm.
Man, I had 7.6 thousand views. I went down 3 subscribers.
I'm blacklisted. I'm slick blacklisted.
It's crazy.
They won't even do anything.
No, but is there a point though? Is there a point that they then give you all your subscribers when you go? Do you know what? Instead of giving you the 1 that you, or the 5 you're getting, and we only show you 1.
Slowly, let me get a little bump.
No, I can't.
I've been here 5 years, and they won't let me get above 1,800. I'm just saying.
System Failure 2. System Failure 1 had an easy go for a little bit. We got up around 550, and then I done the show to 666, and I got up to 666 for one night. But I think they hold you back, because here's an algorithm that I figured out. See, when I'm watching you and you watching me, you know where the numbers are on your screen right now, and just by looking at them, just slightly looking at them, I know you're looking at them. We all, and so does the algorithm. So they know you're always constantly looking at numbers. Just forget about the numbers, guys. Just say what you got to say, and don't worry about pressure. Just say it. It's easier coming out when you don't even think anyone's looking. You do know the expression. Dance like nobody's watching. So there you go. I'm
going to leave you with a couple pieces of advice, and then we're going to close this out.
God bless you, man.
Number 1, take Twitter and get rid of it. If you are on Twitter, leave now. Jack Dorsey can shove Twitter up his twatter. Number 2, take Amazon and tell them where to shove it. What we need to do now is vote with our wallet. If these companies are pushing their garbage agendas, don't use them. Don't give them your money. Buy alternatives. Buy cheap. Buy generic. Buy off-brand. Like Coca-Cola, for instance. And yes, I am drinking a Monster. I found out that they only license through Coca-Cola. Monster is their own brand. I want to be clear on that. They are not a brand of Coca-Cola. Amazon Amazon decided free speech is not important to you and you don't need it. Well, they don't need our money either. I would say, and I did on day one, close your Amazon account. It's convenient, yes.
Yeah.
But support your mom and pop. Support your local. Support your little town. Stop sending your money to Jeff Bezos to go to space and start supporting your local economies. Because Amazon used to fail along with the twatter and all of these jackals that don't believe that free speech should be viable or want to control what you think, what you say, how you feel, and what you know. These companies need to be taken out. They need to be ended. They need to be done. And the only way we can do that is to publicly band together and get rid of them. Vote with your wallet. Vote with your mind. Since they won't let us have a real vote, we will shove them out in other ways. We hurt their pocket. They don't like that. They change their tune really quickly. And to me, they can change the tune 1,000 times now because I'll never use Twitter again. I'll never use Amazon again. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. I used to buy Monster by the case. I will walk to town and get 2 friggin' bags of Monsters.
Yes. But here's the thing with the convenience of all these superstores to people who sit at home on their internet and just order stuff to the door. Just go to the corner shop and get a pack of crisps or a bit of bread. Go to the guy, as you're saying there, Jerry. Support the local guy. You'll notice that some of the local guys will actually deliver to your door as well. As quick as just giving them a text, all you get to do is to know them. You don't need to be using Amazon or these big companies. As I say, give them money to go to space. Give your local corner shop a call and say, "Is there any chance you could drop me around some bread and milk? That I'll give you an extra quid or two when I get." That kind of stuff. Meet them. Meet your local people. Get to know them. You'll notice that a lot of people are aware and awake, but they just don't say it because they have to earn their money or earn their job or keep push. And there's different reasons why people stay quiet. And it's not for us to ask them reasons why. It's us to understand the reason why they're not talking to us is because they probably have other shit on their mind. They might be aware of the other stuff. So let's not push Mandela effects and all sorts of stuff. If you see it, I use a three counter thing. I use a 3 strike. If they say no or they reiterate and go back onto their 3 times, just move on, guys. If they're meant to be, it's meant to be, and that's it, But don't keep your local store. You meet more people. Talk about Mandela effects. Talk about truths right there on your corner, rather than going to an Amazon or sitting online with your mobile phone in one hand and Alan in the other. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But yeah, God bless you, man. God bless you. That's I love that, man. That's giving me a charge. Thank you so much for that. That's giving me a charge.
My pleasure, man. This has been bothering me for a while, and it's a message that I just haven't been able to put out on my channel and put out publicly. And I've been telling everybody I know, everybody I meet, and I meet a lot of people in a day.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
We need to stand up as a populace, as a world populace, and tell them no more. We're done. You're no longer going to force us to do crap. You can make your laws and make your mandates all day long. We're not going to follow them. You can arrest us all, or you can give up the game.
Exactly.
And it's not time people stand up and say,
"Are they going to put us all into a prison?"
Enough is enough. We're done. Yeah. And I know that's right about where I'm at. Back when Amazon pulled their crap at Parler, they decided we didn't deserve free speech. You don't deserve my money. You don't deserve to be a company anymore. When Coca-Cola decided they didn't like certain colored people, they no longer decided to deserve to be a company. When Twitter decided they no longer believe in truth and fact and want to tell you what you will and will not post, they no longer deserve to be a company. Facebook also. Let's be clear. I know I haven't mentioned.
Yeah, no, they're all discriminated.
I have to use Facebook for marketing. I don't like that I have to use Facebook for marketing, but it's what I have to do. I get that. That's where people.
That's how I feel about Twitter at the moment, because I'm getting more people over there.
Let me tell you,
but Twitter has all your information. Amazon have all your information. They all have all your information. They all come through one server.
Anything when I left Twitter, as far as people coming to the show, I've not seen a dip.
I tried to tag you for tonight's show. I was like, I couldn't get to. He's left. Good man. Fair play. You bit the bullets and left, so I couldn't tag you, so I just left it. God bless you, man. I get a lot of hits over there, but Facebook, as you say, and then places for marketing purposes, you have to use the devil's tools to make God's work. Isn't that what you say?
Sometimes, and I hate that I have to use Facebook, and that's why I'm not sitting there going, "Get my Facebook too." I believe you should, but I am not going to be a hypocrite.
I know. What do you think? Any war is the same thing. You have to use the devil's tools to do fucking God's work, you know. So it's the same thing. You have to use what's here to, like, we're using YouTube right now to speak truth. So God bless.
Right.
But that's powerful, man. That's charged me. I feel like I could go for hours now. I like it. I'm Batman, by the way.
So maybe you can go get on System Failure 3 and take care of that.
I'm actually thinking about it, man. I'm actually thinking about it.
It really bothers me. Like, it bothers me that people won't stand up and say enough is enough. Won't stand up and vote with your wallet. You hit them where the money is, they will hurt them the worst.
Exactly.
Period.
Profit.
When you take their profit away from them, when they see themselves in the red, they're either going to change their tune or they're going to lose their company. The public needs to stand up and say, this is our values. This is what we believe in. If you want to be like that, you're no longer with our values. You no longer deserve to be a company. You no longer deserve to have my money. On that note, I've got to get out of here and go make some more of my money and get ready for this radio show. We've been on an hour, 20 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolute honor and pleasure having you here, sir. We're going to try to do more of these lives during the day. If we can get our internet to work better than it has.
Totally.
We're going to try to do more of these. I can't promise anything. I'm not going to say we're going to do it once a week or anything like that.
We'll see. We'll see.
Pretty random.
Yeah. We'll see. It's always great fun anyway. The good thing about Jerry and myself, at the drop of a hat, we can put a show on. If both of us are free, we'll jump on as much as we can, because we are both a busy schedule. We can banter about anything. We could just come on with no topic at all and just talk about that wolf behind you all night long with your headphones or something. And people here would enjoy it. So thank you so much, everyone in the chat. I've missed you out, by the way. I've only met you tonight. God bless you. Thank you so much. Alan says hello, by the way. And Jerry here is one of the best guys in the world. You know, he's amazing. I love him, man. It's an honor. It's an honor, man. It's an honor.
Well, it's an honor and pleasure to have you here, Mark, and you're just as amazing, my friend. We have a blast. We crack up. We have a ball.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely need to do more of these, but we got to be careful because, they're so funny. They're dangerous.
Sometimes you can keep going where it goes to, like effing and jeffing and all that kind of stuff. But, they're more past the midnight shows,
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10/9 Central tonight on the Rippin' Rabbit Hole YouTube channel. We will be celebrating our 1-year anniversary. The Dark Wolf's Den radio show is officially 1 year old today. That's right. Happy birthday to us. I am super, super duper excited. I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am. So we're going to be doing that show over there here in a couple hours, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10/9 Central. Every show over there starts at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10/9 Central. Go over there, subscribe to the Dark Wolf's Den Show YouTube channel if you haven't already. Share this out in your social media. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Share it with your family's friends and your friends' family. Share it with everybody you know. And we appreciate every last one of you guys being here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is System Failure. My buddy Mark. Say bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
And I'm Jerry Hicks, also known as the Dark Wolf. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay awake, but dare to dream. Bye, everybody. How? Yeah.